The Biden proposal to sharply raise tobacco taxes should go up in smoke. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. To help finance the proposed spending binges of President Biden, congressional Democrats are pushing a bill called the Tobacco Tax Equity Act. The legislation would double the federal tax on cigarettes from $1 to $2 a pack. It would impose huge hikes on other nicotine products that would equalize the new levies on other tobacco products to those charged on cigarettes, even though cigars, pipes, snuff, and other alternatives are far less harmful to one's health. Taxes on snuff, pipe tobacco, and chewing tobacco would go up 15-fold. The exaction on snus would rise almost 27-fold, even though the FDA has allowed a maker of snus to explicitly advertise the product as less harmful than smoking cigarettes. In addition, these taxes are indexed for inflation. They'll go up automatically every year. The sharply higher taxes mean substantially higher prices on less lethal tobacco alternatives. This would reduce the incentive for smokers to switch from cigarettes. A study by health economists at Georgia State calculates that these increased prices would deter 2.75 million people from leaving cigarettes for less harmful alternatives. Along those lines, the bill would heavily tax e-cigarettes, which have no nicotine. Because they are 95% less harmful to users than traditional cigarettes, vaping has been an ideal way to reduce smoking, which is why public health authorities in other countries, such as Britain and France, encourage vaping as a highly effective way to reduce the consumption of cigarettes. Therefore, this bill would undermine the goal of the FDA and other public health agencies in reducing cigarette smoking. The proposed legislation is bad in two other big ways. First, these new taxes would hit lower-income people disproportionately. 3/4 of America's 34 million cigarette smokers are from lower-income communities. So much for President Biden's oft-repeated vow that there would be no tax increases on people making less than $400,000 a year. Second, the legislation would enormously increase cigarette smuggling. Already, illicit marketing accounts for over 20% of cigarette sales in the U.S. In the high tobacco tax state of New York, the rate is estimated to be 53%. In California, 48%. Criminal and terrorist organizations are salivating at the prospect of doing even more business in this highly profitable, low-risk activity. Of course, this would damage legal retailers, mostly small businesses of tobacco products. With this proposed tax law, one has to wonder what Congress is inhaling. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.